Hello. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. This is your girl, Londa A, also known as Gorgeous Mind Londa. I am so excited this evening because today I get to give you all your Thursday Facing the Sun message. And the topic for this week is Know Your Worth. All right, so this week I've been talking about knowing your worth. What happens when you don't know your worth. And so tonight I'm going to explain to you all the things that you may be doing in your life that causes you not to know your worth. All right, so there's 4 things that I came up with, and I based that basically off of my experiences in life, and those 4 things made me feel unworthy. And so I'm going to give all of you guys those 4 topics. All right, so let's get straight into it and just go ahead with number 1. I got my little list right here, if you guys don't mind. So the first thing that came on my list, I had to put it number 1 because I know everybody is familiar with this one. I know everybody is familiar with feeling unworthy with this circumstance or that situation. And number 1 is being in the wrong relationship. All right. Number 1, being in the wrong relationship. That made my list. That made the first thing on my list. That was the first thing I could think about. You know what I mean? And the reason why I say that is because when you're in a relationship with the wrong person, it can really pull you down into some deep, dark places, all right? And it can unveil a lot of things in you that you tried to pack away years ago if you're not with the right person. Sometimes we end up in relationships with people who just don't know their worth. And because they don't know their worth, they try to point out all of the bad things in you, point out all of your flaws. And what happens then? When you're with someone, especially if you're intimate with someone and you're very close with them, you are giving them your heart because you trust that they will take care of it, right? So when you end up in the wrong relationship with someone and that person does not take care of your heart, what usually happens is you begin to become this very insecure person. You start to second question yourself. You start to doubt yourself, your abilities and things like that. And that's because the person that you are with is not feeding you good things, all right? Especially if that person does not know their worth. They will try to pull out everything, they will try to point out everything that was wrong with you because they don't feel worthy. All right, so being in the wrong relationship made my top list. All right, because I've been there. I've been in relationships with people who have tried to dumb me down because they didn't feel like they were good enough. And because of that, I felt unworthy. I felt like I need to dim my light because I was afraid that me shining bright would push this person away, or me shining bright will cause this person to be negative towards me or not give me the love and attention that I need. All right, so number 1 made my top list of things that we do to ourselves or things that happen that cause us to feel unworthy. Number 2, let's see what I got here on my list here. Number 2, being around the wrong group of people. Let that sit there. Let that marinate a little bit. So number 2 was being around the wrong group of people. And I had to make that number 2 because it's just like being in a relationship. Friendships are relationships. And if you're around the wrong crowd and you're around people who are not feeding you the things that you need, and you're around people who are just going out partying each and every day, doing God knows what, I'm not trying to judge or anything, but it really can rub off on you. It really can. I've been there. I've done that. I have found myself doing things that I never done on a daily basis. And because of that, it caused me to feel unworthy of the things that I'm trying to pursue in life. I can't hang around people who are extremely wild and then expect to get up and talk to you guys and motivate you all or whatnot. I can't, because that's like being hypocritical. Like, I can't be out here preaching prosperity, or I can't be out here trying to, just like I said, uplift you all, and I'm still running the streets. You know, what am I gaining, or what am I learning from my own teachings? You know, so if I'm out there doing God knows what, then I'm really just being like a false prophet, if you ask me. So also being around the wrong group of people can cause you to just want to throw away your dreams. It can cause you to get comfortable within yourself. It'll cause you to not pursue anything that you want to do, because you're around a lot of people who don't want to pursue, you know, their dreams, who are completely comfortable. And I'm not saying that there's something wrong with being around a group of people who don't want to go after their goals and their dreams, but I guarantee you, if you stick around them long enough, you will find yourself in that same position, all right? And guess what will happen when you decide to get back up? They're not going to be around. They will not be around to celebrate your victory, all right? They're going to be there to hate, yeah, but they're not going to be there to celebrate your victory, because I've been there. I've done that. You know what I mean? I've had girlfriends that I thought that were my friends completely turn their backs on me, okay, because I had reached a certain height in my life to where I wanted to do bigger and better things. You know what I'm saying? And not saying that I wasn't trying to share the glory with them. I've even probably reached out to share the glory. But some people, they don't see the strength that they have within themselves. So what they do is, instead of joining, they just, you know, turn around and go the opposite direction. And I'm okay with that, because you can't go with, everybody can't go to new levels with you in life. You know what I mean? And the ones who are standing there at the end are the ones who belong there, okay? So make sure you hang around a good group of people, because if you don't, you're going to completely waste your time a lot in life. You definitely will waste your time. You will waste your dreams. You will waste your skills. You will waste opportunities. You will definitely become very, very, very contaminated. So please surround yourself with the right group of people. So, number 3, the way you think. All right. I really want y'all to marinate on that one, because I feel like this is the main thing. You know what I mean? If it ain't being in a relationship, it has something to do with the way you think. And I am a true witness to that. I am a true witness of allowing the negative thoughts that I think about myself to make me feel unworthy. And for example, let's put it this way. For example, just like the last video I did yesterday about me working at a previous job and now transitioning to this new job and bringing around a whole group of different people, people who are great, very, very, you know, exude education and exudes being punctual and, you know, just very sharp individuals. And so being around that group of, you know, group of people, it can make you feel very unworthy sometimes. It makes you feel like you don't belong here in this group of people, because, you know, who said that I was sharp? Who said that I was the brightest light? You know what I mean? Who said that I was all of these good things in order to be in this position where I'm at? I didn't think that I was qualified enough to even fit in this group of people. And so my negative thinking was causing me to go to work and have bad days, because I was constantly worried about messing up or not being able to type an email that sounds very, very sharp, and, you know, commas, periods, all this extraness, and responding back in like few seconds, and being able to type certain amount of seconds a word or whatever per minute a word. I don't know. I didn't feel like I was worthy of that, okay? And so, just like I said, it caused me to have all these negative thoughts in my mind, and sometimes I would go to work, you know, just really, really on edge, and, you know, going home and getting on Indeed ASAP to find another job. But I had to sit down and tell myself that I wouldn't be here for a reason. There's a reason I am here. I feel like I just messed it up. There's a reason I am here at this job. You know what I mean? I feel like God knew what he was doing when he placed me